Kai, can you turn the music down a little bit more?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jackson. Take us in.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 250. Woo! Of the official podcast. We're not celebrating it.
All right.
Well, we are celebrating it. Jackson's compiled about 40 minutes of old clips to have in like a rerun style episode.
Yeah.
So
Don't
So
shit
we're
on
just
us.
gonna sit back
Every
and
viewer
relax.
loves clip shows. That's what they always want. Yeah.
Yeah, but these are the absolute best clips sourced by experts on the matters, us. We've each chosen a specific favorite memory of the official podcast. Well, in fact, two of us chose the same one, so I had to choose a different one. Andrew stole mine. So that's
a good
definitely
moment.
the best
It's a good moment.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, we weren't going to do anything for episode 250, and that made me feel a little bit upset inside to think that we just skim over it like that. It's massive. To put it in mathematic terms, that is 250,000.
So
Pretty
wouldn't
wild.
episode 251 be more significant?
But this, yeah. we'll do this again next week.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll choose our second favorite.
We'll
moments
make
from
our
the podcast.
favorite clips of this episode and bring them all up and play them again.
Ooh.
So Charlie's giving me shit because he says this is a lazy rerun idea, just listening to the same shit that we've already done, and I get that. But The Simpsons did it once every season. That's
That
been
is
my
true.
issue. That's where we haven't. Yeah, they did, and we haven't done it once in 360 episodes. So
we can finally become The Simpsons, which everyone loves.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they had 15 years of decent seasons, maybe 10. I can't remember where the
Jackson,
quality.
I'm on the Simpsons wiki right now under the list of clip episodes, and there are 7 in a show that is like 35 seasons long.
Well, what's that divided by 35 then? Once
Not every
3
season.
seasons? Yeah, well, okay. Well, is it like once every 3 seasons? Because we've been going for 5 years, so I think we're on better track record than The Simpsons. And it's not clips anyway. They're just memories in short audio wave format.
Anyway, you
Replayable
asked
format.
us for our favorite moments, and we
Yeah.
all told you what it was. Our actual 5-year anniversary would be episode 260, I think. Right?
Something
And
like
you
that,
said
yeah.
that's
So
sometimes
it's around
in
December. It's in December. And I have
Okay.
some ideas kicking around in my head for that one, and that's going to be, in my opinion, the more monumental occasion. That's 5 years.
Well, what
that's a
about the
lot.
275th anniversary episode, Jackson?
Well, then, yeah, that's pretty significant too. So I'll
Yeah,
have
and
to
episode
plan for that soon
300,
enough.
that's a big milestone.
Yeah. Every 5 episodes is going to be a new milestone for us.
Yeah.
Every
Is
month.
there anything at all meaningful to you men? You hardened men? You don't feel at least a tiny bit
Yes.
proud of this?
Yes, the 5-year anniversary. Very proud.
Yeah,
Andrew?
I think that timeline is more significant than arbitrary episode number. Like 5 years, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, 5 whole years. But with 250, I'm kind of like, what's the difference between that and 300? What's the difference between that and this number? Like, 250, like I said, 251 and 250. No real big difference when you think about it,
But
Oh,
I
well.
I think people in the audience would be expecting something, and it kind of, I don't know.
Being proud's for fucking losers. Unless you're paying to win in a Pokemon game, there's no reason to feel proud about anything.
Yeah, good point.
Mm-hmm.
But Jackson, if you want to do this, we will all respect your decision, and we will
Alrighty,
do
very
our
good.
first clip show.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I
We'll,
was
we'll
here for
react.
this, guys.
We'll be so cool reacting to our own content on the internet. That'd be great.
There were so many memories to choose from. There was just so many happy moments that I could have chosen. Well, we all could have chosen. So I think it's interesting to see what each of our brains came up with. And I can't remember if I said this before the episode started or after it started, but me and Andrew initially chose the exact same memory. And so I relented and gave that one to Andrew and then came up with a different one. So how are we going to start this? Who should we start with?
Start with the memory you guys both chose. I'm very curious what it is.
All right, guys, you're boring me to death now. let's not even speak of the audience. Let's get this train
all
back
of
on the
this
rails.
should be cut out of 250 ASAP.
Well, no shit.
What? Oh, so now you care about 250?
Well,
No shit, it should be
pretty
cut out.
bad.
I specifically said to cut it out.
we made this one special by making it horrible.
Yeah. Okay, I've got it. Thanks, Kai.
All right, no problem.
Okay,
so
we
who's
can
am I playing,
continue.
Jackson?
Andrews.
Take us back in. Okay, I'll do it. Hey
No,
guys,
don't give any context. Don't give any context. Oh, right. I see what you mean.
I don't
Yeah,
have
go.
context. I was just gonna do the soap opera thing where they play the dream sound effect. Like, hey guys, remember when?
Nice.
And then
There's just it made no
Shut
sense.
up.
It still makes no sense, but it's a lot of good memories. So we started having people over. He worked. I was waiting tables at Olive Garden in Carlsbad, California. He was a graveyard shift guy at 7-Eleven, and he would ask random people if they wanted to fight. And so then after his shift, he and like 3 or 4 random people would come over, and we had it wasn't like full on bare knuckle. We had like the smaller fight gloves, like the
Did you use your
MMA
sock and
gloves.
boppers?
No, we had like MMA gloves, and then we
Whoa, I was
we
in
actually
this.
bought a bunch of unboiled
There's
like
6 more minutes.
mouthpieces because we didn't want to like
Yeah,
Wait,
I know.
the story's
sorta
good.
like
Yeah, no damage.
yeah, but you still got I mean that's how it started. Cut to like maybe 2 months later, and people are like starting to hear about this from people who are not obeying the goddamn fucking first and second rule, but our like living room was full, and I have some video of when I got kicked. But it grew. It over the several months, it grew out of our living room to back to the 7-Eleven, where we were doing it in a Fast Furious style ring of cars with headlights on, and then the police would come.
Badass.
And the police came, and they were because a lot of the people who we were fighting. So every evening, Josh, my roommate, and I would fight first and last, and then we would pick somebody. So after our first fight, each
Should
of
I
us would
speed it up?
randomly pick somebody, and then it would just go
Yes.
from there. But the police
This
came,
idea
and
is
they
pretty
saw that
fucking
a lot-
awesome, Jackson.
So at this point, we're up to like 40 people strong. And,
It definitely needs to be workshopped a little bit.
I remember being
There's
there.
like all this weird like man love going on, and the police were like, "Holy shit, this is pretty dope." So they would park, like
There
a
we
cop would
go.
park, and sort of like chaperone.
Ah,
but also
that's
be-
how I remember
like, all
it.
these ne'er-do-wells at 4 a.m. were just beating the shit out of each other rather than robbing houses or whatever.
Now
And
we
they
can
finally
all
eventually,
appreciate the great
yeah.
moment.
got, like the boot because Josh's manager looked on the security footage and he saw what looked like a fucking heavy metal concert going on outside the gas station. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing, Josh?" So we had to shut it down.
So fucking cool.
Faster, faster.
Yeah,
At what point did you realize that Tyler wasn't real?
ew, shut up.
yeah.
It wasn't real.
It happened like later on when like probably 3 weeks before it got shut down. At that
Faster?
point, like,
People
there
are
was,
saying
like,
faster.
people showing up.
Yeah, faster. Go
Slower,
faster.
slower, slower.
It was like people showing up. Like the dude who showed up, he looked just like Scott from Free
Fine,
Fire.
the idea sucks. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, this is how I remember it.
Well, there goes
Oh,
our
we
best
went too
memory of the
fast.
podcast.
Oh no, we broke it. What did you say?
I said, there goes our best memory of the podcast.
How
I don't know
about
what you were
Jackson?
expecting.
I have a much better idea, Jackson. How about we go around and say the memory we chose, and we can
I don't
reminisce
know
about
why
it?
you wanted to take 10 and 20-minute clips.
But no, wait, I chose a minute-long clip. You guys chose the 6 and 9 minute long clip.
You
Yours is
asked
9
our
minutes,
favorite
Charlie.
moment, not the shortest
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, you didn't just say, like, what was your favorite joke from the podcast?
You didn't say what was your favorite moment on the podcast in parentheses. Make sure it's not over 2 minutes. Like, good lord.
He did tell me, like I told Jackson, and he was like, well, I can't clip the whole episode, like be more specific. And then I guess he decided to clip whole episodes anyway.
I couldn't go back and forth with Andrew and Charlie about it.
So how about in Jack order, we say the moment that we're bringing as a fun podcast moment.
Yes. I
But
think
how are we
that
meant to
would've been-
remember?
We were there.
Jackson has the worst memory of all time. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he didn't remember fucking anything unless there was actual audio proof of it.
Well, what about the audience? People tuning in for the first time. They won't know what's happened.
Feel so bad for Jackson.
They'll have to
put his heart
Jackson,
into
this
it.
is a self-aggrandizing advertisement for the rest of the show. If we talk about a good story and we make it sound good, people are going to want to go listen to that episode. But if we play the actual clip, then they're going to go, I heard that. I'm going to skip this episode if I go back to listen to it.
How did The Simpsons make it work? I guess The Simpsons
The
didn't react
Simpsons
to
and
the-
other shows
they
do
weren't
it
there
because
listening
there's
to it.
problems with the writing structure, or they're running out of time, or they're recycling old assets to make it for cheap. They do it because they have to, not because they want to.
And they also don't have Homer, Marge, Bart, and sit on a couch and just watch the old episode.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure they have.
No,
Yeah,
but
they've done it
sure they
7
have.
times in 30 years.
It just okay. Admit, look, Jackson. I feel bad for you. I know you really wanted this. And
Hey, I
you meant
realized
well.
it was dumb as soon as everyone started reacting to it. So
Well,
I'm on
Hey,
your
you have
side.
to admit, you
what
must
do you
have felt
honestly
weird.
want us to do? It's just we're going to sit here in silence and listen to our own show. It's like,
yeah, it's kind of awkward.
yeah.
You felt awkward too, didn't you, Jackson? You must have.
Well, yeah, I said, but
Yeah.
that was on Charlie for choosing a 9-minute episode.
That was Andrew's clip.
That was Andrew's clip.
And I'm not backing down.
Actually,
That's
that-
legitimately probably my favorite moment of the show, and that's what you asked.
Stand up for it then. What was so good about that moment?
Not having to
Andrew?
hear it twice was my favorite part.
Oh, I would love to hear my favorite moment.
It's so
twice.
much better if we just right now go in Jack order with our favorite moment. We can all discuss it. It's so much.
I think that also makes a lot more sense.
Okay. I concede.
All right.
Kaya, play my clip.
Jesus
I can play it on
Christ.
5 times speed again.
No. All right. So my clip was. I think this encapsulates the entirety of the podcast the most, because, like I said, Andrew's one was my favorite memory as well. So I had to choose something different. So I chose an idea that encapsulated the entire podcast in my eyes, and it was the moment where Kaya enlisted us into action to take over an island full of.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like 50 people on this island, Pitcairn Islands.
Yeah, Pitcairn
And-
Islands.
Yeah, you wanted us to wage war against these people, and you
still
spent
do.
about 5 minutes. You spent 5 minutes telling us about how it would be such an easy conquest for us and a fun time, and then you ended it with with announcing to us that it was an island full of pedophiles. The entire population was pedophiles.
We should also mention the episodes these are from. Do you remember what number that was?
Fuck no.
You clip it.
Just listen to every other episode and find out, viewing audience.
Yeah,
only
you'll find
way.
it eventually. Start
guess
from number
not.
1.
I still once a year at least I check out their Wikipedia article and their website to see if there's anything interesting going on, and still the answer is no. And they are still an easy target, because not only are they an island full of an aging population, they're also emigrating. So it's fewer and fewer people. And we would have the added benefit of the world's most expensive honey over there, because it's so far away from any pollution that they produce the world's purest honey, apparently. So that would be nice. We could have a cute
How would that
little
help us if
hippie
we have to pay
commune.
more for honey?
No, we would own the honey, Jackson. We would own the
it. We'd
bees.
sell it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
We'd-
Yeah, well, I
we'd
don't
eat it.
know the first thing about beekeeping. Do you guys know anything about beekeeping?
How hard
I don't
can
wanna
it
get
be?
stung.
You stick your hand in the tree and you go, oh, bother, when you get stuck, and then you stick your fists full of honey in your mouth.
Kaya's read the manual, I see.
Yeah. All right, I'm sold. We're moving over to Pitcairn Islands.
Yeah, that is a good
Yeah.
memory. I'm very grateful
was-
that we stopped this train in the tracks, because I could not have suffered through 3 minutes of listening to myself. 4 minutes. My God.
Those were the best 4 minutes of my memories, though.
It was so much fun talking about it and not having to listen to the whole thing in one sitting.
Yeah, I think that made it a lot more special. What was your
Yeah.
favorite moment, Andrew?
Unfortunately,
Well,
Jackson spoiled mine and showcased it to the whole audience. But when I think about it long and hard, I think the podcast is at its best when we tell good stories. Just things that have happened, things that we saw, just stories. And I think the best story that's been on the podcast, without a doubt, is Mr. Sark's Fight Club. I still think about it every now and then. I think it was fascinating, hilarious, intense. I think it was a story that had absolutely everything, including Mr. Sark putting voice modulation on his fucking voice for out of nowhere for no reason. It was it was just one of the best stories I've heard on the show, and I couldn't think of anything I thought was better and more entertaining.
Did
That
he
one
put
should be
voice
easy to
modulation
find.
on
Yeah,
his...
towards the end to get dramatic, he added like echo to his voice and shit.
Oh, well, I didn't clip that part.
Well, let's listen to the whole thing again and find out.
You clipped 7 minutes of this, but you didn't include that.
They probably left out the best part of the story too, with the fucking spinning kick.
Put
that
the
wasn't
ad in
it.
between.
That was definitely in.
Yeah. So if you out there want
See,
to
audience,
listen to
it's
this,
a memory so near and dear to our hearts, and so favorable in Andrew's eyes that he just doesn't want to listen to it ever again.
if you want
wants
to
it
listen
to
to it
remain in his
unmolested,
head.
then you can just, it's on Mr. Sark's guest episode. It's fairly early on, but it's just the official podcast with Mr. Sark. And I truly believe
it's at
it
the
is candidate, if not the only choice for best story told on this show. It's an incredible story. It really is.
It's got everything. It's even got romance in there. That's where
it's got
He
everything.
didn't meet his wife there, but that's where they had like one of their first dates, and then she watched him get beat the fuck out by some
Like a
Mortal
Thai
Kombat
kickboxer,
villain.
I think.
Yeah. He was like a guy who showed up who was just fucking beating up everyone, ass kicking Sark's face off.
Right.
He was probably the best guest in general. He was very.
We should ask him
engaging.
back.
Easily top 5. Yeah.
We should have him on again. We miss you, Sark.
Yeah.
So that was the Mr. Sark episode. Like Andrew said, somebody found the Pitcairn Island one. It's episode 59, if anybody cares. And it's Charlie's turn. What's your 9-minute story?
Mine is this one's actually fairly recent, believe it or not. I don't remember what brought about this, but it was like who has the cleanest asshole, and then it devolved into a discussion of like whose asshole would we eat if our lives depended on it.
I remember being very
remember that.
offended. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the ranking
Episode
was
200, by the way.
I think the ranking was Jackson was like unanimously the best and Kaya was unanimously the worst.
Which is ridiculous because I wash my ass diligently.
That's what I
was
said
so
in the
offended.
call. But then Charlie said like it's about what comes out of the arsehole, and he thinks that what comes out of your arsehole would be so
I think they're just
obnoxiously bad.
your asshole almost killed you, Kaya. Like it's a very dangerous territory
Yeah.
down there.
Okay, I think this is like you guys just assume that Jackson is this hairless twink with a nice, clean boy pussy.
I said I have
He
a hairy
is, I've seen
arsehole.
it.
No, it's hairy. It's probably hairier than yours, Kaya.
Then what are these deep fakes,
I
Jackson?
doubt that. We can compare later if you want.
Mine is ridiculously hairy, like disgustingly hairy.
Mine is
Like my
very
family,
hairy, buddy.
My family knows me as the hairy ass boy, pretty much.
Okay, Jackson, when I had to
Wow,
wipe with
that's
the one ply, it
wild.
was getting shredded down there.
Are we having a competition?
Yeah, Jackson, have you ever cut yourself on your asshole hair?
It's like a cheese grater.
I think I actually due to the nature of a hairy anus, like it makes wiping so much harder. Kaya, you know that for sure.
Yeah.
It makes wiping so much harder, so you have to wipe a lot more. And I've definitely wiped so hard that I've cut my anus, and so
God.
that's
Yeah.
that's something that's definitely happened.
Oh yeah, I've done
Multiple
that too.
times.
That happens a lot.
Oh, you try to
Yeah,
join
we
our
all
club
have.
now, Charlie?
No, I think my asshole is perfectly parted. Like the hair is constantly like away from the actual crevice. So when I take a shit, it never gets stuck in hairs, and I barely have to wipe.
How do you do that?
So
I
lucky.
just trained it. Yeah, it's like hair gel basically, but with like shit.
You like comb it. It's got like a side part.
Gel. No,
Can you-
I mean,
can
you
you-
didn't. What?
I was gonna say, can you get your ass hair styled or anything like that? Can you go to like not a barber, but like a
absolutely,
beautician
I
or
bet.
something?
Yeah,
I know you can
'cause,
get it like lasered and waxed off and shit like that, stuff that I don't want to do. But can you actually get it like, I don't know, maintained in a way that doesn't just
if you're willing
constitute it being removed?
if you're willing to pay for it, I'm sure, and you can get your ass
God, it's
bleached.
that has got to be the worst fucking job. Waxing people's assholes. Or doing anything
Depends
with
on
people's
whose
arseholes.
asshole it is.
Yeah, there's cool buttholes out there, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
Yeah, but
yeah,
not
but
like-
the coolest buttholes don't have hair. Like if you're going with hair, you probably got like what do you call them? The shit balls hanging off them and shit like that.
Dingleberries.
Yeah, dingleberries.
Yeah.
You probably got a messy arsehole.
Yeah, most
and then
men
you're
don't
shoving
ever
in some
wipe
poor-
after shitting. Yeah.
Well,
Gross.
yeah.
I forgot
were you
what I
gonna
was
say,
going to
Kyle?
say. I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, we can find out after this suspenseful discussion of Bespoke Post. Isn't that right?
Oh,
You bet.
cliffhanger.
Yeah. I had to kick open the door, fucking break through the glass like a superhero to tell you that Bespoke Post is here to take your adventures to the next level with a new lineup of must-have Box of Awesome collections. Box of Awesome will have you covered with small businesses and emerging brands to bring you the most unique goods every month. I personally think that the Box of Awesome is a great deal. And I totally am not opening something I accidentally closed. Oh no. Anyway, if you want to get started with the Box of Awesome, you just take a quiz and your answer is going to help them pick the right one for you. They'll release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. Do you enjoy mixing drinks? Well, you can get a Box of Awesome for that. Do you enjoy woodworking? Wood whittling?
Yes.
You can get a box for that. Do you enjoy little things to help you carry things in, or maybe some I don't know, items that you might not be sure that you need, but you do? Well, check out Box of Awesome, and you might scroll and find a package that goes, oh, I need this. Look at that. It's all right there. Let's do it. It is free to sign up, and you can skip a month or cancel anytime. They release new boxes every month, and each box only costs $45, but has over $70 worth of gear inside. Get 20% off of your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter code official at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code official, for 20% off of your first box.
Thank you
Hey, thanks, Box of Awesome.
Yeah.
for sponsoring this mess.
For sponsoring the greatest episode of the official podcast, episode 250.
Kyle, what was your favorite moment?
Wait, you didn't say why it was your favorite moment or
Wait,
anything
he didn't play his 9-minute clip.
Yeah, come on.
I think it's so powerful. Like, we even just had an even deeper discussion on the same topic. It was just a really engaging topic. I thought it was wonderful. We even got into like the snake bite curse, where like if you got bit on your asshole,
so you didn't touch on that. That was one of the best parts.
Yeah, and then like the blood ritual thing where like assholes were out or something.
Oh, this was episode 200, by the way, for anybody
Yeah, it
wondering.
was. Alright,
That's
so
a milestone. What a good episode.
Yeah. Oh man, that one was so special. See, we can make these milestones special.
Yeah.
What my favorite part of that was we spent about 15 minutes talking about that just to ourselves in this hypothetical situation, and then a voice breaks in out of nowhere, and we remembered we had a guest on, and there's just a random person listening in.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot that there
it
was a
was a
guest
special
with that
moment.
too.
There was?
Yeah, he asked us
Yeah.
like a question, and somehow it led to asshole eating.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that an episode where
And
we
then-
had like random callers?
Yeah, I think it was random calls. So
okay.
that person kickstarted it somehow, and then was just there the entire time listening, and then his voice just breaks in halfway through our hypothetical situation, and we all remember where we are. It was great.
Yeah, that happens too often.
Like Charlie said, we were talking about like forming a human centipede to save each other from snake venom. Like a snake had suddenly bitten our anuses, and I needed to be the one to suck it out, but I had to choose who. Oh man, the stakes were so high.
That happens.
They were.
So behind the scenes, we had a discussion, the four of us behind the scenes on a phone call recently, where we had to recognize that we do this with like high profile guests on our show as well, where we just go off on tangents, talking about our assholes and shits, and then realize, oh fuck, we have a guest, and he's been sitting there listening to us for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I get
sometimes
carried
when
away.
you get stuck in those kinds of hypothetical situations, you get carried away, you get really passionate about the argument at hand, and you lose sight of, other people being there. It gets difficult sometimes. We just
Yeah.
want to talk about buttholes and shit,
Yeah,
saving each other.
my boys take priority and my shits.
So I think the culmination of that story was, though, that I chose Andrew's arsehole. Right?
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think I chose your arsehole because Charlie doesn't shower, and Kaya's got a messy arsehole.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I from when I clipped it, it was I think it was at a time when you were going really hard on streaming, and so you hadn't been showering in once every 3 days. You would shower.
I've never. The only time I ever went more than 3 days without a shower was when the water was contaminated with fucking brain-eating amoeba. But other than that, I'm always showering.
I don't know.
The fuck's wrong
At
with
that time. Yeah, wait, what? Brain-eating amoeba?
Yeah, we were under a boil water notice because this stupid fucking city kept blowing up our water main. So I had to keep getting afraid of brain-eating amoeba.
And then they ended it, and Charlie still continued to not shower for 4 days.
It was an extra day just to be safe, to make sure it all filtered through.
How did you feel
that
after
sucked.
not showering for 3 days?
It was the worst. I went a total of 5 days during that, and it was the
Ew.
worst I've ever felt. I've never felt so disgusting.
Couldn't you have boiled the water and taken a sponge bath at least?
Or a boiling water bath.
Yeah, that's what they recommended, but I still wasn't trusting it, so I just didn't want to risk it.
Couldn't you just have held your head outside of the shower or something like
true
that?
gamer.
Yeah, but I mean, you still wouldn't want potential brain-eating amoeba anywhere on your body, would you? I wouldn't want to risk it.
As long as there's no brain there, they're not going to eat anything.
Couldn't you?
Yeah,
There's
still
still
on your
brain
body.
eating amoeba.
If you get it on your
It's not
hands
like
and
they're
then you
gonna climb up your
scratch
dick
your
hole, right?
chin, it'll. That doesn't make sense, Jackson. It's like saying you wouldn't catch COVID if I lowered you into a vat of COVID fluid or something, as long as your mouth was still above water.
As long as I'd be wearing a mask, I'd be fine.
Yes. Double mouse.
Yeah, that was a great memory, though. And I think it was one of the only official podcast moments that Charlie turned into a dedicated video outside of the podcast. That's why I was able to find it so
That
easily.
was just a very important discussion we had.
Yeah, so he double dipped that. So apparently he's fine with uploading clips of the podcast as long as it's monetizable or
That
something like
was
that.
so different. This is an hour-long show that you had 30 minutes worth of just clips to fill.
You chose that clip!
Jackson, for making a big celebration out of this arbitrary episode, you sure didn't want to do an episode for it. You just wanted to coast off of it.
No, it's not coasting off it. Otherwise, I would have chosen. I chose a 2-minute clip. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's your
forgot to
turn.
mention, Jackson. My chosen clip is the
wait, no,
entire
sorry.
episode 186 in its entirety. So go ahead
that
and
a
play
good
the
episode?
clip. The whole
First of all, Jackson, your
episode.
clip is 4 minutes, not 2. Not to call you out.
yeah, but
you know.
I was gonna ask you to play it at 2 times speed. So
Oh,
it would have been
earlier.
closer to 2 minutes. Yeah,
Sure.
gamed. Yeah, that was a good memory though. A very happy memory.
It was. Mm-hmm.
It was only 50 weeks ago too.
A year.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn now?
Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, the most fun I still had was the bonus episode where Charlie wasn't there for, I don't even remember why.
I knew you
I
were
think
going
they
to pick
traveling. I had, I had
was
so
such a
much
good-
fun, man. So spoiler alert, I guess at this point it's a done deal. But Charlie, for whatever reason, wasn't able to make it to the bonus, so we decided, fuck it, let's do it anyway. And I decided I was gonna. So what we do is when we record the show, all of us upload our individual audio tracks with just our voices to a Google Drive. I took one of Charlie's older tracks, one that was 2 years old, and I clipped it up into semi-vague sentences that I could somehow work into the conversation, and I put them all in my soundboard. Now the problem is on Discord, when somebody talks, you see the green circle, and I knew immediately, our live listeners, they would notice if Charlie's talking, but he's not even in the call. So I had Brady, our moderator, change his name to Charlie's username and his profile picture, and just he he didn't speak. He just made enough white noise so where the yellow circle, the green circle was displaying. And then we just played clips from Charlie from like 2 years ago, and it worked perfectly. And it was just so amusing to me because
was genius.
It was
Jackson
so
and
shocking.
Andrew, we were all in on it.
Yeah.
We played this ruse in front of a live audience who had no idea, and it was so much fucking fun because in that episode Charlie comes off as like he's high on LSD and he's denying 9/11.
No.
Yeah, can you at least play
was
that clip?
so
It's so short.
It was so fucking hilarious how no one figured it out at all that was listening. Good lord.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so can we actually listen to the clip? I clipped it really well.
Okay,
so
it is
only
very
like
short.
It's
To
only
be
16
fair.
minutes.
It's 1 minute and 26 seconds. I'm okay with
It's
playing
so
it
good.
by vote.
It's so
okay.
good.
I don't want to break Jackson's heart. Okay, here it is.
All right, so real world conspiracies. Okay, fine. Real world conspiracies then. Oh god, all right, this is a hard one. I don't believe that 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh,
But
okay.
hang on, I know. We're gonna get into some deep shit. I do think that there was. I think the Bush administration knew more than they let on about it. I think that they didn't prepare for it the way they should have, or that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is the man.
It could
George
be wrong.
Bush was the man who once famously said that the fish people and the human race can coexist peacefully. I don't think
Wait,
he
did he
much
really
at all.
say that?
Yes.
Wait, Charlie, did you say yeah? Do you agree with Andrew?
Do you really believe there were people in those buildings?
How high is he?
Jesus, is the LSD just bringing out the real Charlie right now? What the fuck do you think they leveled? Like, what the fuck do you think exploded there?
The empty buildings.
Okay.
So genius.
Jesus.
That was so
We were
fucking
kidding, by the way.
natural
Charlie was
sounding.
actually there for that.
Yeah, it wasn't a set.
Okay, end of the clip. I still enjoy that so much.
It was so well done, Kaya. Honestly, like that was
Thank
all
you.
you. That was impressive.
Thank you.
It
I had a
really
lot
is
of fun.
impressive.
That is
Is that the first time you've heard it, Charlie?
No, I went back and listened
okay.
to it when you guys told me.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
It was impressive. It was very impressive. Like even I was like, "Wow, I would be convinced if I was on the outside looking in."
You sounded
That's,
so stoned during the episode. That's my favorite part. Like you were just so high.
That's bonus 29 if you would like
I
to check that
know.
out on our Patreon, by the way.
The fucking audience believed that you were high on LSD, and it's like, if Charlie was high on LSD, something he never does, why the fuck would he come to the podcast and just start recording? And also, why would he do that without any of us being told or aware? Oh boy, it's such a
I like
goofy
how-
scenario.
I like how as soon as Charlie has LSD in their minds, he turns into a conspiracy theorist who believes that 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
Lord.
lot of
Definitely
fun.
one of my favorite moments as well.
Yes,
had a
completely
lot of-
zonked out on LSD. He sat at his computer, set up all of his audio and podcast recording equipment, got coherent enough to get into the call, do a clap sync, started on time. Like, no one put the pieces together.
I would believe it if I was, I don't know, I wouldn't think that some random Turkish dude had set this all up to prank me.
Knowing Kaya, that'd be my first belief.
No.
Yeah.
It would have been a
Hijinks.
painstaking process
No, I'm
gathering all those
joking.
audio clips.
I never would have figured out that it was a soundboard, but I definitely would have suspected something was going on. I don't
but I would- I
see
would have
Charlie
thought-
as the man to deny 9/11, you know?
I would have thought Charlie was the one pranking us instead of Kaya
Exactly.
in that
Exactly.
Yeah, I am known
What-
for my pranks.
Yeah.
Where did you source that clip from of him saying that there were empty buildings and
I have no idea. It was all from one episode that he had uploaded of his mic track. I don't know what episode. It was
It was
that
the episode where we
specific
talked
line,
about
empty
9/11
buildings.
and what happened.
I really don't know, but I do remember this. It was back in the day when we were reading fan letters that people sent us on Patreon, I think, still. And it was one of the questions, jokingly, that someone had sent in, and Charlie read it and was chuckling to himself, that I took out of context.
It really was the perfect storm. Then, like I
I
there's
loved
no way
it
you
so
went through
much
more
because
than one.
I said, "Hey guys, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?" And Andrew immediately picked up on it and brought up 9/11. I was like, "Yes, that wasn't even prearranged. That was perfect, beautiful, just beautiful all around."
That's what I mean. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite moments as well. And that concludes this 250th anniversary special of Memories.
Play us out with your favorite outros, Jackson, collected over the years.
It's all the same outro. It's just a Patreon advertisement.
Yeah.
Well, I bet I can guess your favorite sponsor, Jackson. Is it a
Please
watchmaker?
try. Oh, you
Do
bet
they
it
sell
is.
watches?
Starts with an M.
And glasses.
Starts with an M.
It does
It's
start
4
with
letters
an
long.
M. It is. We used to
Andrew, can you
spell it
help
out
me
in
spell it
movie
out?
titles.
Oh, I don't know if I could pick a favorite like you could, Jackson, but I can definitely guess your favorite because I happen to believe it's movement. Am I right?
Yep.
That's
MVMT.
right. How could it not be? With fair prices, unexpected colors, clean original designs, Movement has grown into one of the fastest growing watch brands, shipping to over 160 countries across the globe. Movement's also expanded into blue light glasses to protect your eyes from screens, minimalist jewelry, and more style essentials that don't break the bank, all designed out of California. You will be able to look at Movement and say, my God, that's a $400 to $500 watch. And then some representative from Movement is going to walk up and slap you in the mouth and say, hey, it costs a fraction of that because they're built online and Movement owns the process from start to finish. You can also have some Everscroll blue light filtering glasses. And as a man who thinks computer monitors are too bright, they are too bright. I swear to God, they're too bright and probably bad for you. You should definitely check those out. We, as a society, are spending so much more time on screens, phones, advertisements, televisions, computers, whatever. And they have gotten brighter and brighter and brighter to get your attention. And it's probably not good for you with sleeping patterns, eye strain, you name it. So please look at some blue light filtering glasses, especially from Movement. They are actually a good idea. If you want to elevate your look with style that doesn't break the bank, then go to Movement and get 15% off today. That's spelled MVMT.com/official. So go to MVMT.com/official for 15% off with free shipping and free returns. Movement spelled MVMT.com/official. 15% off, free shipping, free returns.
Thank you, Movement. One of our longest standing sponsors, by the way. Been years now, right, Jackson?
So if we're done with this reminiscing party, and speaking of sponsors, can we move on to the topic I brought today? Because I really want to talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a few people who listen to this show and they really don't care for the ads. They have their own reasons, and that's fine. We're going to ignore that. But I don't think our ads are nearly as egregious and bad as State Farm's ad in NBA 2K22. So Jackson, you mentioned you saw this.
Sorry, before I set the stage, I have the clip if you guys want to play it.
Yeah, play it.
set the
Set it
stage
up
first.
first.
Oh, okay. So NBA 2K22.
He's just so excited to listen to it
I
again.
know, I love it. NBA 2K22 just dropped. It big, of course, NBA sports game comes out every year, recycled engine and content over and over.
Same game.
Yeah. But this year there's, I believe it's a career mode or a story mode or some sort of virtual world mode, and you can walk around going to different locations and talking to different people. And one of the locations in the game is a State Farm clothing store where you can wear clothes with the State Farm colors and logos all over them. And you can walk up to the employee and it's Jake from the State Farm commercials. Famous old Jake, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, that guy, and you can talk to him in the game, and he's an NPC. And it's just in the game.
He's so friendly too.
He's so friendly, and
He gives you his clothes, right?
he lets
says,
you wear
can
the
my
State Farm
clothes."
drip, as they call it. And
okay.
and Kaya, if you could play the clip, just the dialogue
Yes.
between them is so sincere and wholesome.
Yeah, real quick, I want to point out, so the game itself looks like GTA or something, like free roaming, I suppose, but it, like, the characters look...
It's a city, yeah.
Yeah, the characters look realistic, but the environment looks absolute dog shit. It looks like GTA 3 or something. Anyway, here's the clip.
Hi. Hey, neighbor.
Are you?
Jake from State Farm.
Oh, you hang out here, bro?
Yeah, hey, right next to the course in your neighborhood.
Hey, that's dope, fam.
Hey, speaking of being a good neighbor, I'd like to welcome you to the city. Very excited to have the great MP as my newest neighbor.
Hey, look, I appreciate that, man. I didn't realize you was a fan, homie.
Oh, hey, we're all rooting for you, MP.
It's good to know.
Yeah. Hey, as a show of my support, I'd like to offer you my official look. Can't join Team State Farm without the drip, right?
Hey, look, I guess not, bro.
Hey, awesome. I'll be seeing you around, MP. Let me know if you need anything. And remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I was waiting for you to say it, man. Hey, look, I appreciate this. Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, hey, listen, pleasure's all mine. Keep doing your thing.
Oh my
Classic. Everyone knows aspiring NBA All-Stars want to hang out with Jake from State Farm and want to wear the State Farm drip.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's
God.
just this clumsy, again, like GTA cutscene between these two characters talking to each other about fucking State Farm.
I know. So another fun thing, I don't remember if we brought this up on the podcast before, but that's not the original Jake.
It's a
I read
different
that
Jake.
too.
Yeah, something that people are bringing up is, if you guys remember back when those commercials first premiered, the person that starred in them was like a middle-aged white guy. And he was Jake from State Farm. And then later, as the commercials kept airing and getting popular, they reshot them with the guy that's in the NBA game now and in the commercials now, this trendy younger dude. And I found out, apparently what happened is the original Jake won a contest within State Farm to be in their newest commercial. But then the commercial got super popular and they were like, fuck, we should hire an actual actor. Fuck this Jake guy. Get him out of here. So that's why he got replaced.
sad.
It's extremely sad.
Aw.
And he could have been in an NBA game.
Exactly. I feel so bad for him. He won a contest to get his big break. He actually made a successful and popular commercial, and then they just kicked him the fuck out to try to make it more trendy and appealing.
He was the sole reason that the ad was successful in the first place. That's so fucked.
I know.
That is
it's
fucked.
so gross.
That's sad. Aw.
Fuck State Farm.
Yeah.
Well, fuck them,
Fuck
first of
State
all, for
Farm
putting their
and-
shitty ads into a goddamn video game that apparently costs $70, and you still have
Yeah,
to
this
deal
is a
with
full
this.
price game.
What a bunch
I
of
get-
assholes.
I understand if you have product placement in a game because certain things are expensive. Like sports games typically have it because they have to license out like the NBA license or whatever. And it's harmless if you have a billboard in the background of a match and it says drink Pepsi, or you can like wear a Mountain Dew t-shirt. That's all fine. But the fact there's a whole fucking cutscene for State Farm modeled and voice acted and animated and everything, like what the fuck? Get
It's
out
not
of
the
here.
most egregious
Soulless.
thing. It's not the most egregious thing these sports games have done. I don't know if you guys recall, but I think it was last year. I think it was an NBA game, or maybe it was a soccer game. But one of the big franchise sports games, they had unskippable ads within the loading
NBA
screens.
2K. It was NBA
Yeah.
2K again.
Same
So
franchise.
that's the same franchise, yeah. So they're just known for this.
What a bunch of assholes.
So yeah, it was an unskippable ad that just played, and you had to watch it for like 30 seconds, like like the pre-video YouTube ads sometimes do. But that was in a game that you paid for like $80. I'd be so fucking offended if that happened. But gamers are the biggest cucks in the world.
They
Absolutely.
really are.
Yep.
They really, really are. There aren't many industries where you can just insult your customers from A to Z in every imaginable factor, like they do in the gaming industry. Like the developers fucking hate you. Just as persons, like
Not
they
just that-
genuinely fucking despise you. They give you shitty products. They rip you off.
The video game developers have also brainwashed like the community or other video game fans into hating themselves and each other as well. It's incredible watching people defend like I don't know. It's just messy. It's so lame.
And they just fucking
But
take
then
it.
again, yeah, I take it. I buy microtransactions in some of my favorite games. So.
I'm going to switch to State
Jackson-
Farm.
Jackson got double scammed by Ubisoft. What was it, 2 days ago?
What happened?
Oh yeah, I forgot I messaged you that. Fuck.
Explain.
Oh man. So you guys know me. You know I love video game achievements. I'm a video game achievement aficionado. I'm
God.
signing up for Achievement Hunter soon.
What have you done?
Well, hold on, before you get into that, what's your gamer score?
It's like 80,000 or something.
You are pathetic. I haven't hunted achievements since 2011, and I'm over 120k gamer score on my account. You make me sick.
You're older than me.
Make me sick.
Wait, you were talking to me the other day, and you said something about hunting achievements back when you were.
Yeah, I was a real achievement hunter. I didn't buy microtransactions to fucking help me, and
So
that was
hang on,
almost.
You would now.
No, that was 10.
you bought microtransactions in Pokemon
You were
games
chasing
to-
Charlie's ghost from 10 years ago in
he says.
achievements, Jackson.
You
Boys,
fucking
boys,
buy
boys.
microtransactions now just to
Boys,
stomp on little kids in
boys.
Pokemon.
We have a 27-minute long clip explaining this. Kaya, play it.
Well, so you see. Okay, kidding. There's no clip. Jackson, explain. What have you
The
done?
13-year-old Charlie playing video games. So it's just fuck. I've 100% of the first two Assassin's Creed games, not the first two, but like the most recent two. What was the first one called? Odyssey.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was the Egyptian one. I think it's Odyssey. Maybe.
The very first Assassin's Creed?
Wait, no, it was Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins, and then the second one is Odyssey, which is in the Greek islands. Yeah, so I have 100% of both of those games, and then a new one came out last year that I didn't touch, Valhalla with Vikings. So I'm trying to. I wanted to 100% that because like I wanted the perfect set. You know, I already committed like 80 hours towards the other game, so I wanted to finish the set. That's how they got me, by my balls. I can't like just walk away from it. But to make it easier and so that I don't have to spend another 80 hours in this fucking game, they have like microtransaction sets which unlock every icon on the map so that you don't have and give you a permanent like 2 turns XP boost.
They're cheating.
It's not
I'm with
cheating if you
Charlie
pay
now.
for it.
It's cheating. What?
It's even
You
more
paid for
embarrassing that you
cheats.
paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter as long as the achievement pops. As long as I see that Gamerscore going up.
So you paid
so-
for basically a map with location icons.
Yeah, basically, it just unlocks the entire
So
map.
you
for so
just
can see where
paid
things
to
are.
not play the game and explore.
I don't want to play the game. I just want the achievements.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed fucking sucks.
Oh my god.
Charlie knows
Then
this.
why
Charlie
would
knows
you
this.
pick a
Valhalla's the most
game?
boring
You're
game.
not
Why would
making
you
your
pick a
case
game
here.
that's like why would you play a game that's like ceremoniously like 40 hours long to get these achievements when you could have just bought a shitload of indie games and stuff and gotten it in like an hour?
Oh, it's because it's all right. So I agree. But in this particular circumstance, the reason why I'm playing this game is because I already 100% of the first two games. And I
Jackson,
feel like,
it's called the sunk cost fallacy. Just you have to stop.
I know what it
This
is.
is an intervention.
No, I can't. It has to be done. I have to
Oh my
100%
god,
it.
Jackson, I'm looking at your fucking gamer score, 70,000, and you only have 3 achievements in Assassin's Creed.
I just started yesterday.
So hang on, where does the scam
You're the
come
worst
in?
achievement hunter of all time.
Jackson, where does the scam come in? What happened?
Oh yeah, so yeah, Ubisoft scammed me. So I paid for the sets. You have to buy like their currency, in-game currency, to then spend on it. So I had the way their math works out. I had to pay for more currency than it actually costed. So I had to pay for 2 currency packs. Each one was $40. So I spent $80 to buy these, the cheats, if you will.
Jesus
but then they didn't give me the
Christ.
coins. They didn't give me the coins or anything, so they took my money and didn't give me my cheats. And then on top of that, they locked down my store so I couldn't access it anymore, and they removed online features from my game. So it actively made it harder for me.
You
So
absolutely
Ubisoft fucking
deserve
sucks.
that.
You're such a cock.
You deserve that.
You deserve it. You're the
what?
problem.
I'm not happy about it.
You're the fucking problem,
Ubisoft
dude.
sucks.
Yeah, you're the kind of guy who would like go into NBA 2K and buy from Jake from State Farm and then be upset when it somehow glitches out and you don't get your fucking State
yeah.
Farm merch. You're drip.
Wait. You should absolutely be upset if you paid real life money and you didn't get what you bought for. That's
Yeah,
not
at yourself.
like, entitled or anything. No, at
So-
them. They scammed me.
No, you gave money to Ubisoft. Their fucking client doesn't even work.
Jackson, they
That is
fucking
true.
suck. They're like all of these clients, Origin, Square Enix, whatever the fuck Assassin's Creed uses, they all suck. They're so wonky. Because Life is Strange released, I made a Square Enix account, and twice I couldn't log in because my password was too long. Like, their system
It's
doesn't
so
even
annoying.
fucking warn you. It just doesn't work.
Why does every single video game need its own launcher? It's even
Yeah,
on the
that's-
same on console and stuff now.
That's
Like,
what I
you
was going
need
to bring up. It's the war for attention and exclusivity, because right now, with how the game market's all shaped out, it's not good enough to have you playing a game. They need you to
it
be
used to
constantly
be-
like invested in it.
But guys, like, the biggest problem is this shit started because they didn't want their own products to be sold via, say, Steam, right? They didn't want to be
Steam, yeah.
beholden to fucking Steam. Okay, so they make their own launcher and game store called, like, something like Origin. But then they bend the knee anyway and go, okay, I guess we can't beat Steam, so what we're gonna do is sell our games anyway on Steam, but you still have to use our fucking launcher through Steam. So now you have to work these, like, 3 layers incompatible with each other. You have to use their fucking launcher, you have to use Steam's launcher, and then the game itself. And oftentimes it just fucking malfunctions. So have you,
So you
put
guys-
in a support ticket, Jackson?
Yeah, with Microsoft, since it was through the Xbox store, and they did give me a refund. Luckily,
Aw, damn it.
Xbox did. Yeah, Xbox did. Ubisoft didn't. So now Xbox is dealing with Ubisoft on my behalf. I guess they're taking it to.
They're going
them.
over to court over the $10 you spent.
It was $80, but yes.
Oh my god! I wish I never looked up your account, Jackson. This is pathetic. And you call yourself an achievement hunter?
I don't. It's only certain games that I achievement hunt in. It's just like when I'm invested in a game and I see my achievements popping in that, then I get like an irrational desire to 100% it. It's less about like I don't go out of my way to find games to 100%.
Yeah, but
It's just-
like you did it for Monopoly Plus. You maxed that one out.
That was a good
Can
game.
you,
though.
Charlie? Can you post his account in our Discord? I want to
Yes,
look at
please.
it too.
Yeah.
That's all shit, Jackson.
So this wasn't my first account either. This was a fairly recent one.
Oh my god, you have like nothing.
I know.
Well, I
there's
don't.
nothing.
I don't 100% every single game.
You
Then don't you
100%
ever call yourself an
nothing.
achievement hunter again?
You have Destiny 2, God knows how much you spent on that fucking thing.
Oh,
and
God.
Monopoly Plus.
Well, yeah, I did spend money on that.
You did Psychonauts 2 and gave up halfway through, I see.
Yeah.
Jurassic
Wait,
World
this is-
Evolution, you have 8%.
Jackson, you have less than half of the achievements in nearly every game on your profile. The only one I see maxed out is fucking Destiny 2 and Monopoly Plus.
Wait, this isn't showing all my games.
It's not showing all of his games. I don't know how to like
Ooh,
scroll down
I do see
further.
that you've played Life is Strange. Did you like it, Jackson?
Yeah, I figured you'd want to talk about. I haven't finished Act 1 yet, so I don't.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Have you
spoil it.
finished
Have
it?
you?
Yeah.
Act 1, yes, I finished. Did you enjoy the part where she beats up 2 dudes?
Oh yeah, yeah. When the guy comes in and accuses her brother of cheating,
And she
Yeah.
turns into a Hulk and just beats the shit out of 2 dudes. And I fucking lost it because to me what's so funny was just the inherent sexism of it. Like, can you imagine if the genders were reversed and the male main character beat the shit out of a woman on the ground and then punched his own sister?
yeah,
That game is so
that is
good.
pretty funny.
I love that game.
Give us the context behind like the setting and stuff. This was the game that we had previously talked about, where the main character's superpower is like she can understand other
empathy.
people's feelings.
Yeah, so it turns
Yeah.
out so as everybody knows, I fucking love Life is Strange. They're just the first game in years I've been excited for. And for some reason they kept moving up the release dates. It was the 30th, then they moved it to the 10th, and then they just surprisingly dropped it out of nowhere on Thursday. But so I play it, and turns out her power is more than detecting people's feelings, you guys. She can just straight up read people's minds. And the funniest part is because it's such a woke game, it's like super drawing emphasis on consent to the point where if a character hugs you, they make a point out of pointing that out. Like, oh, you hugged me. I didn't even want to be hugged. Oh, so intrusive. And yet this bitch goes around reading everybody's intimate thoughts. That's her superpower. It's entertaining so far. A little bit too much puzzle solving rather than cringe, cutscenes, but still, it holds up.
Have you started playing it yet, Charlie?
No, I don't think I'm going to.
Do you think that she could? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it seems like it'd be really boring to stream. I only wanted to play it for stream.
No, it's not. I think you should give it a shot, man. It's only Act 1 is, if you're an idiot like me and you're bad with puzzles, it's like 3 hours. I'm sure you could do it faster, but it's fun. Just a terrible dialogue, the predictable thing. You have to kind of make it fun yourself. I play bingo with it. I have a bingo board on my stream, so it kind of works out.
I think it's. I've mostly enjoyed the first 2 hours that I've played.
Do you think that if she scans people's minds, she could see if they worked out?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Well, she could see
she
that
could
on
really
their
just look at
bodies. Yeah.
Well, she could go into their minds and find out about how repeating the same exercise has made them lose sight of their progress or killed their motivation. Isn't that right?
That's true. You do get stuck in a rut. Yeah. You hit a plateau.
Yeah. She could even probably extrapolate the data and discuss how perfection is an illusion, but you can always strive for something more. You can always go for better. That's probably the moral of one of the games by what's the developer? I forgot.
Don't Nod.
Don't Nod. That's probably the moral one of the Don't Nod games. Nobody's perfect, but you can always try to be better. And that's why you should try to be better with FitBod. I mean, don't be stuck doing the same workouts over and over and over again. That's eventually going to plateau. It's not going to work. FitBod is going to create a fitness program that continually adapts with new exercises and dynamic intensities based on how you're progressing. There's also no perfect body that everyone can achieve, but you can use FitBod to get even better. No one workout is one size fits all, which is why FitBod will create a fitness program to adapt to you. Personally, I dig that it has a bunch of body weight routines. We happen to go through this whole giant world-changing thing where most people don't want to go outside and talk to other people. You might know what I'm talking about. And when you figure it out, you'll go, oh, well, the gym's probably not a great place to be right now. But with FitBod, you can work out at home with their body weight routines and still get the training that will keep you growing and growing like a big boy. You can pick up the pace on your fitness journey with FitBod today, and your future self will thank you. Get 25% off of your membership at fitbod.me/official, .me/official. That's 25% off at fitbod.me/official.
Thank you, FitBod.
Nice.
Yeah.
Charlie, what's your gamer tag?
I was just about to show you it. I want you to see what a real man looks like here, Jackson.
Whoa. Yeah, I want to see. I want to compare
dick size.
Let's see how many we've.
I unfortunately, so like I said, I stopped in like 2011, and this doesn't go far enough back to get the games like back then. So these aren't even games I was trying to 100% back then, and I'm still blasting your ass in achievements on them.
299 games played compared to my 300.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
299.
Charlie's far more efficient. And Jackson, I think I see the problem. For example, you have 12 minutes on there and you don't have a single achievement, which means you didn't even beat the game. And that game is only like 4 hours long.
Yeah, no, I only played that for 30 minutes and
also,
I really hated it.
Did you manually sign up for trueachievements.com? Because I was able to get in-depth analysis on every achievement you've been hunting. You even went back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare in April to get achievements.
Oh, my Lord.
What do you mean?
And you failed, I guess.
Yeah. I just linked that. You just linked the same thing I linked.
Oh, I didn't even see you link that. I searched it up on True Achievements.
This shows every game I've 100%ed, which is all that I care about. Like, I don't go back and hunt random achievements. I dedicate myself to one game to then 100% it. And those are all of them. Like, you'll see that I 100% the Spyro Reignited trilogy, which was a lot. And then there's like 4 different Lego games that I've 100%ed. Subnautica.
I wish mine was on here. You would lose your fucking mind.
I do want to see yours. That's what I want to. I want to compare how many we've actually 100%ed.
The Telltale
I'm not on
series.
there.
Why do you pick the worst shit?
Well, what would you choose?
None.
Fun games. Like, well, no.
I don't achieve
if
my
only you
dogs.
could see mine. If only you could see mine. Oh my god, I 100%ed the best fucking games.
What? Let's see it. Come on.
I can't. It's not. I'm not on there. Search me up on
how
there. It doesn't
convenient.
come up.
How convenient. How convenient.
Oh, I don't know. You must have fucking manually signed up for this service, Jackson. This didn't exist when I was
like
hunting
a true,
achievements.
like a true achievement hunter.
I would love to see all the games I've 100%ed in.
Well, log in, please, by all means.
Log into what? This?
True achievements, yeah. Go up to the right and click sign
Charlie,
in or sign up.
your kill fucking cam names are great. You have a fucking clip called DIY Sucker. You remember that?
Oh my god.
You were playing Dead Rising 3, I think, and you have some clips here of you playing the game. One's called Buzzkill, one's called Hit and Run, but then your latest one is called DIY Sucker.
Are you sure it's not the name of the achievement? I don't think I would have
I don't
ever
know
said
if it
that.
is, but let's find out.
Yeah,
That's pretty thug, Charlie.
I don't think I would have ever said that.
Well, these clips would have been taken like 12 years ago. You would have been like 14.
You would have thought that was the coolest shit back then.
Even back then, I don't think I would have done that. I need
You
to
loved
try and remember
Booker
my
T
old
back
Xbox
then.
Password.
Oh yeah, it does say DIY
Yeah.
sucker with the next one. All right, let me see if there's an achievement for it. What game was that? Dead Rising?
It's
4?
Dead Rising 3, I think. It is an achievement. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So that's probably the clip of him getting. Wow, he is way better than you, Jackson. His clips are of him getting the achievements for proof.
I need to try and remember my fucking Xbox password now.
Wait, didn't Xbox introduce something where it automatically captures
Jackson's-
video of your achievements?
No.
Yeah,
no,
and
no,
your
back on
titles are
Xbox.
so
No, that would
lazy. Your
never
titles
happen.
are
You-
like Jackson playing Judgment.
Oh,
I don't choose that.
You bitch.
Yeah, Jackson.
I'm younger
your-
than him.
Your difference here, Jackson, is that Charlie finishes the games he plays. You have so many games on here you played
What are
for
you
an
talking
hour
about?
and didn't even
There were
finish.
so many games that he's played that he hasn't finished. As
Yeah,
well.
he's
why I
played,
stopped. That
he's
was-
played
that
the
was why I
same amount of
stopped.
games
Killer
you
Instinct,
have and has more
Titanfall.
points than you. It's not true.
No, Jackson's played a lot more. He's played like 40 more games than I have on my, my
Yeah,
account.
so
That's
that's,
not that
inherently
many.
wrong. Charlie has finished far more games than you have.
No,
I
we
was-
don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
I was an elite achievement hunter, Jackson. Back when I was hunting achievements, I was among one of the first to hit 100K. Because I used to actively check that board where Stallion used to post on. I forgot the name of
Yeah.
it now. I was
Yeah,
always
Stallion's a
on that
hero.
board. Yeah.
I've always looked up to him.
You should have looked up to me, Jackson. I was so fucking efficient. It was nuts.
All right, so there. I've linked something for you, Andrew.
Okay.
I might put this in the description so people can laugh at my small penis. You go to that and sort it by percentage up the top, and that shows all the games I've 100%ed. So this is what it's going to come down to. We're going to have to compare that with Charlie's list and find out who's completed more games.
I can't log in. It's not letting me, or I don't remember my password. I'm not
convenient.
sure. Okay, you know what? I'm going to reset my password right now. Fuck you then.
Yeah, go on. Convenient.
Yeah. I'm resetting my password.
So these are all games where you got 100% achievements.
Yeah.
Peggle 2?
If you yeah, oh man, that's such a good game. Have you ever played Peggle 2? No, seriously, Peggle 2 is such a
wasn't that
great game.
notoriously a game people would get because the achievements were easy as fuck?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, you little pussy coward.
No, there are some in here, like, which one? I think Tacoma is an easy, access denied. That's one that's like, yeah, one of those ones where it's easy to get 1,000 points.
Jackson,
I
you
also-
didn't even
did you-
100% Assassin's Creed. You got 98%.
Yeah, like I said, I'm still working on it. Just give me.
You're one achievement away, and you haven't fucking played it since May.
Because he's not a real achievement hunter. I've been
I
saying
will
this the
get
whole
there.
time.
What is the last achievement in that game? Wait, look, Assassin's Creed Origins is on that list, the first one. Like I said, I'm getting there. Just wait. I can do it. Do you see how long I spent in Assassin's Creed Origins? It says it right there, 75 hours.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
You played
Christ.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey for 122 hours. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that one's even longer. It's fucking exhausting.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my
Peggle
God.
2 I played for 60 hours.
You
If
played
could believe
Destiny
it.
1 for 1,147 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Holy shit.
Wait. That's just on the Xbox.
Oh no!
I don't want to think.
Jesus.
I don't want to think
What
about
the
how much I've played on PC.
fuck?
You
my
played
fucking god.
You played Peggle 2 for 57 hours.
He played Watch Dogs 1 for 99 hours.
Oh man!
Oh, I should have gone for 40 more minutes and made it a clean of 100 hours. Damn it!
You guys are weird.
You listened to groove music for 75 hours.
What did I listen to?
Groove music.
I mean, that's fine.
Probably
That's like
just on in the
Spotify.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Why doesn't it say how long I played Lego for? That's weird. Oh, because it's an original.
They
Xbox
don't.
game,
Numbers
maybe.
don't go that high.
Oh, none of mine's gonna show then because it's all original Xbox games. For
No.
time played.
It'll still show that. Yeah, it won't show
Yeah.
time played.
For time played, it's not gonna be there.
I was gonna say, Charlie, you've definitely played over 1,000 hours of RuneScape.
Oh, significantly more than that. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
don't
but
have
it's
a leg
not
to stand
funny
on.
like Destiny.
Oh, so many people play Destiny. I'm not ashamed of playing Destiny anymore.
So
It's
when
popular
you
now.
rated,
Again.
is this your rating? When did you rate Peggle 3.5 stars?
No, I don't think I rated anything. Oh no, it is my rating. You're
What?
right.
Yeah.
I must have.
You didn't even enjoy it.
It's not a bad enjoyment.
Jackson, you gave Titanfall a 3 out of 5 and you played it for over 55 hours.
All right,
Yeah,
Jackson, I'm
the
signed up.
multiplayer achievements are so annoying, dude. In Titanfall, especially when no one plays. Did I have 100% that game?
You did not.
How close was I?
You got like 4/5.
Okay, so the reason why I didn't was because like no one plays the multiplayer in that anymore, at least on Xbox. So some of the achievements are like impossible to
All
get.
right, I logged in, Jackson. It says it's currently downloading my profile. Oh my god, you are gonna. Oh my god, you're gonna shit your fucking pants.
I'm honestly pretty excited about this.
I'm ready.
So I need to count how many games of 100%.
This is the dorkiest shit.
I know. Kai and I are
I
gonna
used to
go
be
have sex with women.
I used to be so into achievements, and I haven't hunted in 10 years, and I still beat Jackson somehow.
All right, so 30. It's my amount of 100% is 30.
Is it
Oh,
still
shit.
creating your profile? I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. It's up. It just finished.
Oh,
You only have one.
Wait.
You
Oh,
only
Stan.
have one Netflix achievement.
Yeah, I didn't have Netflix on the original 360. I never bothered. How do I go to that percentage?
Click the percentage at the top.
It says
Oh, I don't know
how to
percent
get-
age, which is
You
really
have
don't know how
about
to
the
get to
same
that.
amount of games 100% as Jackson does.
Wait,
Do you?
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh, we're equals.
Click that
That's
link.
not cool.
King Kong.
The King
Yeah,
Kong
okay.
game on 360 was awesome. Don't shit on that.
That was such a good game.
It was a great game.
It doesn't show
I'm
any
counting.
time played.
No, it does. If you click sort by time, it only tracks a couple of his games. But if you
Yeah,
click
like
percentage
2 of
at the top of that list, it'll sort by percent complete. And he has
Well,
about the
both
same
of
amount as
you-
Jackson.
Yeah, it's both of you
Yeah,
have exactly
wow.
one page of games, 100%.
Yeah, we each have
no
30 games
fucking
completed.
way.
Yeah.
No fucking. I don't believe that for
Oh,
even a
yeah.
second.
Yeah,
We do.
Uh,
I'm looking
the
right
evidence is
now.
there.
What must have happened is some of the games I 100%ed had DLC that I didn't play. That's
okay.
bullshit. That is the only fucking.
Well, then the
there's
same can be
no
said
way.
for me, you dick.
Oh, you
No,
just
you still
debunked
actively
yourself. You
hunt.
thoroughly humiliated yourself, buddy. Yeah.
I
Where
wasn't
are you
playing
seeing
video games
percentage?
in this capacity when you were. You're older than me. I was an infant. I didn't own an Xbox at that point.
Charlie, what the hell is Death Spank?
Oh, that game bangs. That is such a good game.
Yeah,
Did he 100% it?
Probably.
he did.
Wow. I will say your list has some like bangers in there. Some really
Yeah,
good games.
to be fair, Dead Space is good. Yeah. Well, I guess you two are equal.
Yeah.
No, don't you
For
ever
now.
say that.
Shake hands.
For now, all right. So you've reinvigorated my desire to be better than you, Charlie. I'm gonna.
Oh, no.
By December,
No,
By
this is the
December, I'm
opposite
going to
effect. That should have come out of
I'm
this.
going to have more. I'm going to have more achievement score than you.
No, how about this race? Both of you, whoever has more sex with their girlfriend wins for once.
No, fuck
Yeah,
that.
each other's
What's that
girlfriends.
gonna do? What's that gonna do for us?
How the fuck? I can't get to that page where I can see percentage, motherfucker. Where is it?
I'm just gonna make you a fucking diagram.
Link it to me again. Just send me the goddamn
There,
link.
in the I put it in the chat
For
again.
audio listeners, I know this is probably exhausting,
Thank
or
you.
for people watching. I'm gonna put these links in the description. So go down and you can click on our links and compare our video games.
Just listening to you guys having a dork off.
It's great.
Oh, this is fucking tragic. Oh my god.
Yeah. How does that taste, Charlie? You son of a bitch.
Here, I made you a
After
diagram.
Assassin, and you know what? I can beat you tonight. I can go back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
my God.
get one achievement, and I win.
Get
How's
fucked
that?
out of your money again.
I've already
Oh
paid
my
money
God,
in that game.
you're
I already have
so
everything.
you got so goddamn
Oh,
lucky.
okay, so Jackson, how many of these games have you 100%ed with money?
What?
How many of these games have you paid money for to 100% them?
I mean, you pay money to buy the games in the first place.
Okay, you know what I mean.
But yeah, I mean, like micro
You know what I mean.
transactions.
Don't stall for
No,
time.
Well, but that's still an equal playing field because he can also pay money to.
I never
grab
did
the
that.
same
Yeah, but he
benefits.
doesn't.
That didn't exist.
Yeah, but you could. You're just not playing the game smart then.
Oh, I actually maxed out Anarchy Reigns. That's crazy. I
Fucking
didn't know that.
Netflix has achievements. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
came pretty close to 100% in that bad boy.
For what? Worst movies watched? Netflix blows.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is an achievement for like rating a movie the lowest score possible.
I'm
or
looking at the
something.
games that you have one achievement in, which means you guys started them and never played them, and it's fascinating.
What's wrong with that? What's the point of playing a game if you don't like it? I don't
Because there's
understand how
some
that's
really
negative.
good games that neither of you started, and it's upsetting.
Or maybe they have really hard achievements that you can just miss.
God, my fucking 100% list is so much better than yours, Jackson. You have like 9 Lego games. I have the entire Halo trilogy. It's not
I
even
have
close.
4 Lego games.
We're not the
It is.
same. We're not the same.
We are. I'm sorry, Charlie. We are.
I maxed out
It's
Mass
a shame.
Effect 2, Alan Wake. I even maxed out Halo Reach too. So the fucking 4 best Halo games, I maxed them all out.
You hated
Yes,
Halo Reach.
but Jackson has
It was my least
Spyro.
favorite of them.
Yeah.
And I
Just
maxed
3
out
games
Mass
in one.
Effect.
Jackson
I
has
maxed-
Jetpack Joyride.
I maxed
That
out
was-
Mass Effect 2 and 3.
That doesn't count. I wasn't around then.
I am the fucking man. You're a pussy.
Jackson, your
Why are you
game
so
list is pretty
dedicated to this?
embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care about the games in there. I care
Jackson,
about
give me
the
your honest
achievements.
review of where the bees make honey.
I don't remember that game at all.
It's on
but
there.
I remember the achievements.
You
I remember
have
completing it.
10 of the 15 achievements.
Oh my god, my 100% list
Uh-oh.
is so fucking fire.
Can you
Darksiders,
guys-
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Devil May Cry, Dragon Ball Z Budokai,
That's a
Earth
good one.
Defense Force, Beyond Good and Evil, Dead Space 2. Oh my god,
Yes,
Jackson.
but
I'm-
Jackson
Oh.
has gone home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tales from the Borderlands. What is it with you on Telltale games and 100%ing them?
I'm coming out of retirement, god damn it. I'm hunting achievements again.
Oh god.
It's time to ride.
God,
All right.
Jackson,
Should we wrap?
Jackson, your game list is pretty embarrassing. Holy shit.
Is Jackson still here?
Did he kill himself?
I think he stormed off.
I think he
Jackson?
muted himself.
I
His
see
mic
his
is.
green
I think he
circle.
crashed. His mic is all circly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hearing him though.
He screams so loud it DC'd him.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes. You sound
I'm on my
muffled,
phone.
though.
I don't know what happened. My entire like system exploded from those achievements.
Yeah. It was for the greater good.
Did your audio save?
I don't. Yeah. Okay. It's still going. I found
Did the
it.
clip
Alright,
save?
I'll be right back.
All
How
right.
humiliating.
I know.
I'm recording him, so we have it.
Man, Charlie, your game list is so much better than Jackson's. Holy shit.
Don't be a
it's
little
not
pussy.
even close. It's
No.
not even close.
No. If I was around then, I would have done the exact same thing.
No.
I
If
was
you were
hunting achievements
around then, what do you. All right.
He's
Oh
older
my
than me.
God. My list is so fucking
By
fire.
like 2
It's
years,
way better.
Jackson. It's not like you're a little baby.
Yeah, Jackson, I'm coming out of retirement. I have to.
No, I'm going to destroy it again.
Boy, Charlie, I'm looking at Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and I think that last played game date is when you and I did the co-op campaign together.
How about this?
What a fucking game.
Andrew, should we make this a competition for the two of them? We pick a game and they have to 100% it in the
Oh my god, no, I don't like
time.
I would love
I don't
that.
like I don't have any kind of motivation to completing games that I don't have some weird
no.
obsession with at the
Here's
time.
the competition. Here's the competition. We have the 5-year anniversary coming up. The anniversary people actually give a shit about. From now, we're gonna write down your total achievement count, your points. We're gonna see who gets the most points from now until then.
Oh,
so you have 2 months.
Oh man!
All right.
You got 2 months to get the most gamer score.
You don't want to know what I can do in 2 months of achievement hunting, Jackson.
You don't want to know the microtransactions I can buy, Charlie.
What are we gonna do with Charlie's head start? Because Charlie almost has twice the
No.
score.
Write down their scores now,
Yeah,
and
count
it's
the
who
difference.
gains the most points.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you two down?
Oh, but
Because that's an even competition.
I wanted to do Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I mean,
you
Valhalla,
talk
that
so much
takes forever,
shit.
but I can't
You
do
can
that.
spend your 2 months however you want, Jackson.
Yeah, but obviously I'm not going to spend it on one game like that. That's ridiculous. That's not a good strategy. So now you've ruined my next 2 months of achievements. No, that's not how it works.
Sounds like someone got cold feet.
Yeah, now that you've seen the raid boss, you're trying to back out. I can't say I blame you.
As if you never
Jackson.
play Xbox.
Do you accept the L?
I will
Do you
literally
bend
come
the
out of
knee?
retirement. Do achievements
Oh,
pop
wait a
on
second.
PC?
Wait a second. Look at all these achievements that he's got where there's only 200 gamer score in them. That doesn't count.
Those are Xbox Live Arcade games, and they're very good games.
Yeah, but they're counting towards your 100% completion. That's why we're the same in terms of 32. All my games are 100. 1,000.
Jackson, stop
1,000
coming up with
gamer score.
excuses.
Apart
Okay,
from
you
Game
can
of
play
Thrones.
the same arcade games if you want. Nobody's stopping you. Unless
So
you
we will
want
not-
Oh my
to
God.
concede right
Andrew,
now.
did you see 5Ds I maxed out?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
God.
Is that a hard one to max out?
It was very hard because if your opponent leaves, you don't get credit for the win, and the last achievement is for 100 wins. So what would happen is Andrew and I used to tag duel together, and we'd never lose, but our opponents would leave, and it doesn't count as a win in that game
Yeah.
when
Right.
they leave.
The final 2 achievements on there are 200 wins in any mode and 100 wins in a tag duel. So to get that final achievement, not only did the opponents not have to leave, you had to find someone to play with the whole time. It's pretty difficult.
So 200 wins in any mode seems like it'd be easy to like coordinate with someone.
Okay,
I
Jackson,
don't know,
whatever
man.
you do.
Maybe
Are-
that's
are
the
you
game you play
game?
to win.
Are you up for the
yeah,
challenge,
fine.
or do you concede right here now that Charlie has a smaller dick and he's the bigger gamer?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jackson, is my
I
wiener
have
smaller?
To, if I have to say that, yeah, I guess. No, I want that smaller wiener trophy. I'm going for it.
No, it's my trophy, Jackson. Jesus, get away.
I have been
earned
learning
it fair and
Blender. I can 3D
play
print
the
you
same
guys a
game.
trophy.
They can
Well,
play the same game. It'd be fine. One of them might be
no, no,
faster
no.
than the other in it.
So do achievements pop on PC, Jackson?
I don't. Yeah.
Can I play original Xbox games on PC?
Not sure.
You can.
No,
I think,
I don't think so.
Can I play original Xbox games on the Xbox Series X?
If there's backwards compatibility for them, like it's on a per title basis.
So it's not like a blanket thing. I'm gonna have to search up each one that I want to play.
Yeah, luckily you've now got a true achievements profile, so it should be fairly easy to find games.
This is getting spicy.
yeah. Okay,
Oh,
Jackson.
no, that was that.
Jackson,
no, that
yes
was, this
or
website
no?
is great
Make
for
up
this.
your mind. Are you up
Holy
for it?
fuck, Kaya! I have said yes like 6 times.
Okay, so
Yes.
all right, what are we betting on? What's the stakes here?
The winner
Oh,
gets to
dick.
play a 30-minute clip of their choice on the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about this?
Finally, a reason to play.
The loser has to pay for the winner's games for a year.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's not fair though, because Jackson, I don't buy games like at all anymore, except like the new releases. Jackson buys fucking everything, and
I'm gonna go wild.
microtransactions.
I'm gonna go wild on that credit card. Games I don't even want.
Yeah, Jackson spontaneously decides to buy the Steam library.
Come on, like both of you guys play plenty of games as they release. I think, right?
No, he's right. That's not a good deal.
So then,
okay,
how can to backpedal just a little bit because I need to understand the scope of this? How can I find what games are backwards compatible on the Series X?
You'd have to search for like the individual title, and it'll tell you if it's backwards compatible.
So I found a game that I've actually got a strategy, Jackson. Unlike you, I wasn't a Philistine about achievement hunting. I actually knew a lot of good strats for like appropriate games to achievement hunt on.
Yeah,
and there's
same.
the first title that jumps into my head is one that I'd like to immediately start with, but I can't tell if it's backwards compatible. I'm on the marketplace for it. And it says download to Xbox 360 and nothing else. Does that mean it's not?
Why would I ever help you? we're in competition now.
Well, now if you're withholding information, that's a sign of fear and cowardice.
Yeah,
What was your question? You're right. You're right. You're right.
You have to
I'm a
show
man of
some
honor.
respect.
What was your question though?
On the marketplace.xbox.com, I found the game, and it says buy game for $19.99, but it says download to Xbox 360.
What's the game called?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to help you now.
Fuck, fine. All right.
Wow,
But
this is turning
but
into
now
a
this game
street
is-
fight.
This game is now off limits for you. You cannot grab the
That's not
achievements in this
true,
one.
but tell me anyway.
I put it in the chat. You can no longer. You are not allowed to grab the achievements in this one now.
Oh, that's a good one. I know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't think that's backwards compatible.
Okay, let's talk about the stakes here. You guys can work out what you want to play later on your own.
Yeah.
Let's settle on
I think the stakes should be whoever loses, has to 100% Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the other person.
Oh god.
That's so lame.
The game is a 200. The game is a 200-hour slog. Seriously.
No, okay,
That's not
well, at
bad.
least
For
pick
the
a
other
game
person's
both of
account
you
too.
hate
It has
at
to be.
least.
Both of us do hate it. I hate
Okay,
Assassin's Creed.
Jackson, are you playing on Xbox?
Yeah.
Okay, Charlie, are you playing on Xbox?
I would prefer playing on PC if possible.
Because I was gonna say, if neither of you had the new Xbox, the winner has to buy the loser, or vice
got
versa, a scalped Xbox for like $1,000.
We've
So it's a
both got it.
brick, but it'll help you get more achievements.
No, but what? We've both already got Series X's.
Yeah.
I didn't know. That's why I asked.
So I don't understand how this marketplace works. Like, I'm
Okay.
gonna download to Xbox
Yeah,
360 on
don't-
my PC.
Yeah, don't do that. No. Well, it's
How
definitely
about
not going
this?
to be on PC.
The loser has to sell his Xbox
Ooh,
for,
I like that.
for $10.
Yeah. No, even crazier. He has to sell it at
Punishment.
MSRP.
No. Pass.
Oh, come on.
Sell it
Someone's
either.
not
It's
very
fucking-
confident.
No, this is. I don't want Charlie to sell his Xbox either. It's dumb.
Why not?
I
You'll
like-
win.
Because it's just that's cheap. I don't know. That's not anything special. I like the idea of the loser having to commit 200 hours to finishing a game they don't like on the other person's account. I
Okay,
think that's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, okay, all right. But you have to promise to actually do it, and it can't be one of those. Oh, I'm gonna do it one day, or I'm gonna
You have
finish
to
it a
live
year
stream
from
it.
now.
You have to
I'm
stream
gonna
it.
stream all of my achievement hunting.
No. When you lose, you have to stream getting 100% in Odyssey.
Yeah,
Not Odyssey. Sorry, it's Valhalla, by the way. Not
Valhalla.
Odyssey.
Oh
whatever.
my
Also-
god, Jesus Christ.
You have to do it
loser-
justice, though.
Yeah, the loser has to stream an entire full achievement playthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I'm just gonna. I'm probably gonna get so fucking bored of achievement hunting after a couple days. I'll just concede.
You'll just start playing
I think
Valhalla
you'll be
halfway
forced to
through
play-
the competition.
If
Yeah,
you
you'll
can
be
see,
forced to play Valhalla then.
yeah. So, have we reached an agreement? Are you guys down for it?
Charlie, do you want to think about this some more and decide next week maybe?
Yeah, Jackson.
Yeah, let's
Jackson.
decide next.
No.
think of-
Oh, look at these
Let's
pussies,
decide next
Andrew.
week.
Valhalla is
is-
so bad.
It's a special
No.
kind of evil. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Let's
Okay,
think
so
about
put
it
an
a bit
effort.
more.
You talk,
Let's be
you talk
rational
shit
here.
for half an hour just to deflate the ball and leave our fans with this empty feeling in their guts now. Come on.
All right, well, why don't you join in, Kai? Why don't you join in? Huh?
Yeah,
Why
Kaya,
don't
why don't you hunt for achievements?
No, I'm gonna go flirt with girls. I have shit to do. I'm not gonna play video games to prove a
Oh
point.
yeah, sure. What a Chad. What a
Yeah,
Chad.
too cool to play James Cameron's King Kong for achievements, huh?
It's a good
Yes.
game.
I think Andrew's
That game
gonna
was
do the
awful.
same.
That game was good.
I
You could
actually
throw
am now
sticks.
trying to log into my Xbox account because I just remembered I had
Oh,
Xbox for a
no.
long time.
It's spreading.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, because I don't think we said, the game that Charlie was trying to find is called Avatar: The Last Airbender: The Burning Earth. It's like a game notorious for having the easiest achievements possible. Like you just click X a whole bunch and you get 1,000 gamer score.
Yeah, I could never find it at GameStop though because everyone was doing it.
Neither.
I'm gonna. Try.
I wasn't hunting achievements back then though. You were seriously hunting achievements back when you were playing Xbox?
Oh my god, yeah. I was hunting achievements all the fucking time.
Why'd you give it up?
I don't like this. I
'Cause
don't
it's
like you two
boring.
getting cold feet.
You could have been my hero.
I should have been your hero with how efficient I was. At such a young age too, going up against titans like Ray and Stallion.
I still think that the 75 hours I spent in Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more impressive than anything you've done.
Oh my god, you make me sick. You
Okay,
make
so
me
is
absolutely
it is it that Valhalla is too terrible that you don't want to commit to the bet?
Oh, it's
that
an
the issue?
atrocious game. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
it's-
think I.
Okay, can we pick
it's really
something
bad.
that's not as long? Something that's a quarter in the length that you both also hate? Is there such a game?
It'd be hard to think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I have to fucking pee. Let's wrap up and then we'll come up with the stakes like in Discord or something.
I'm
we'll
not letting
talk
you
about it
guys
next
like
week.
forget this. You're gonna memory hold this fucking shit by next week, but I'm gonna hold you to this.
We'll gaslight Kaya into believing it didn't exist.
Fuck you.
Achievements, that's for nerds.
I'd be down, by the way.
Why,
for-
why do you always bring up achievements, Kaya?
You did, I think.
The gaslighting's already begun. Yeah.
How about a Life is Strange game? Somebody recommended that in our chat.
I'd
That'd
probably
be
loser.
easier.
no. Those seem like really easy achievement games to play. I think I'd be choosing them as part of my strategy to win. Like I'd be playing them regardless. Anyway, we will talk about it in the side. I do like the general idea of this competition. We just have to come to an agreement on the
Fine.
what do you call it? The loser's
Terms.
punishment. Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay.
Thank you for spending this episode with us, episode 250. Big achievement for us. Ooh, that was nice.
I can't wait for the other big achievement in a couple weeks. Woo!
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Seriously though, thank you all for listening for 250 episodes. If you have, or even just listening to this episode or any individual episode, we all really do appreciate your support and you taking the time to listen. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, we'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
Thanks everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.